Hey everyone. During this Advent season, we hear a lot of good news of what's to come. And in the first reading today is no exception, where we hear from the prophet Isaiah that a shoot shall spring forth from the stump of Jesse, and that the bud shall blossom, the Spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him, the Spirit of wisdom, understanding, a spirit of counsel and of strength, knowledge, and fear of the Lord, and all of these good things that this shoot from the stump of Jesse will produce. And, I think that for so much of my life, I've listened to what's been said at church and I've heard these great things that are promised, and it almost becomes something that's just like commonplace. I'm like, okay, yeah, we're going to have a shoot spring forth from Jesse's stump or whatever that means, and something good's going to happen, or maybe, I don't know, I'm here to listen and I don't really get something out of it anymore. And boy, sometimes we can almost be numb to the good news when we hear it. And that's exactly what we can't allow to happen to us. It doesn't mean that we kind of sit here striving to be like, Lord, give me the steeper meaning of this, but to always ask the Lord just to renew our minds to see how beautiful the good news really is. Jesus says to his disciples that, blessed are your eyes, that you see what you see, and your ears for you hear what you hear. He says this to his disciples, and he gives thanks to the Father for revealing things to them because they're childlike. I think in the same way we could really believe in miracles happening as children, that we should believe during this Advent season and know that God has worked miracles and he continues to do so in our lives and in the world. And each time that we prepare for the coming of the Lord, we're preparing for a miracle, God becoming man. Or at the end of time, God coming to take his people with him, that he will be all in all, that there will be no more suffering or death. And there's that intermediate coming, that is the coming of God into our hearts, that he would dwell there, is a miracle. And so let's ask the Lord today to renew our hearts, that they might be childlike, to receive the message of the good news with great joy, to receive it as the miracle that it is, because God continues to work miracles in our lives and in the world. And if we have eyes to see it, we will see those miracles as well.